Welcome back all. I'm your host Jameson and this is Quest 64. As I mentioned in the last episode, this is going to be a little more of a probably dull session. We're just going to be leveling up our elements a little bit and our MP. So we're going to use this hut here as kind of a safe house. We're going to try to get some encounters right outside here. And here's the kobolds that are absolutely nasty and do a lot more damage to us than we do to them. Well, at least it feels that way. So, I know I said we want to be casting these multi-target spells and moving around as much as possible to get the most agility experience. But we definitely do want to get through these fights as fast as possible so we don't end up wasting any healing items or anything on stuff just like this, like just little training fights that we just need to get over as soon as possible, because we're trying to fill this blue orb in the center here. So the way to do that is by killing enemies, so we're just going to do that as fast as we can. And just run around in circles inside here, refill our HP, and do a couple laps. We want to hit that 12 wind. That'll give us Wind Cutter level 3, I believe, 12 or 13, which hits 5 times, which is a much better spell than anything we have now. Well, I guess 2 hits more than Wind Cutter level 2. So, still, for 1 more MP, it's better for what we want it to do. Then after that, my thought is maybe these guys actually take quite a bit to start leveling up fire, because the first boss of the game is a wind-based enemy, and or not a wind, an earth-based enemy. So we definitely want to use wind against him. But the enemy after that is wind-based, and we want to be able to use either fire or rock against them. And I still haven't really decided. The rock route makes things a little bit dull because there's an incredibly powerful spell called Avalanche that you can get out of rock, which makes a lot of bosses a breeze. So I kind of want to maybe shy away from that. Although it is quite a bit down the road. I believe it's something like the mid-20s for Avalanche. Can we hit both of them with Water Pillar too? Let's see. Yeah. How about that? I bet we can hit that third one too. Ah, we moved a little bit. Or the enemy did. Let's just stand right here. Just blast him. Fantastic. Is that gonna get us there? Yep. Ah, it does give us 3. Let's see, we didn't take too much damage there, but we want our MP filled back up. We might as well heal since we're here. Get back up to full. Is that good? Yep, we're good. Alright, and we'll get started in with Wind Cutter level 3 here. Because at this point we just want to hit as many enemies as we can to build up that MP pool. Honestly, the amount of MP we have and the amount of HP he has, we may not be able to kill him with a full MP pool casting that. So we'll see. Just keep hammering away. Fantastic. Now if you can imagine, if there was 2 of them, we'd be much more likely to be dead at this point. Because even just that one kobold took out half of our HP. Hey, and our MP went up. Another, if you've got the patience for it, later on we'll have a healing spell level 2. If you have the patience for it, you can use that, because every single one of these healing casts is worth MP experience. Now, it's not 100% necessary, simply because at that point you kind of just want to just move on. I'm just going to use level 2 here. We'll just hit him with our staff. There we go. We'll cover a little bit of MP that way. It's not entirely necessary, because at that point in the game you've just got so much MP, and it's such a slow process. You know, even at one, you know, takes 100 casts of healing level 2, then it's really hardly worth it. We're not quite close enough for Water Pillar. And I believe I mentioned it, but you do want to take out, because they take turns, only 1/3 of the time does this Kobold come after us. So we can take him out pretty safely, and these other guys that don't hit quite so hard, we can take care of afterward. 2 of them are also pretty weak to the wind element, so we might as well, rather than, you know, using 15 of our MP for a single Kobold. Of course, that leaves us a little bit dry for the next fight, but hopefully we'll recover enough in between that it won't be too much of an issue. This game can be a little dense with the encounter rate, so it can be a little frustrating. Let's see if we can take this guy out before he gets us. There we go. I believe 1, maybe 2 Windcutter level 3s will take care of this guy. There we go, just 1. Alright, need that MP back. Give me just a little time with no encounters. There we go. 17, that's not bad. And this enemy isn't particularly difficult. Maybe 3 Windcutter 3s. Got 21 MP, which is great. I think that's about what we want for the next boss. And if we have to use an MP recovery item, that's no big deal. And we've got another spirit. I might go ahead and skip this one. Yeah, I didn't heal. Oops. I wanted 3. Whoop. It's alright. Yeah, we're gonna skip that fight. That one would be very likely to have us use a healing item in it. Those guys just hit for way too much damage at this point in the game. But it's a good judge of, you know, where you're at, damage and everything wise. Let's go ahead and do fire. I promise I won't be moving on to the boss in this one. I do want to, but what I do want to do is collect the spirits from this area. Point blank missed him. There's a second one here. I did not even see that one. Well, big whiff there. Maybe what we can do is turn ourselves around. Oh, should have hit all 3. Got robbed there. Goodness. because this guy is extremely evasive. There we go. Can't evade that club to the face. Yeah, we'll do it. They don't take much damage from wind, but should be able to give them all a good hit as they come in. That very nearly kills them. Got that one. That's a good, nice shot. Let's see if we can get both with a level 1. Haha. We got a little too close. Great. Now we're taking care of the enemies a little more handily now than even just a moment ago. And do I want to take... Yeah, we'll go ahead and take this fight. He's close enough to water pillar immediately, so... Let's see, can I get all 3? Bet I can. Ah! The only person I cared about hitting dodged it. Let's see. Let's try it again. Oh, man. Of course, the one I care about hitting avoids it twice. Now, we're in a little bit of trouble. Oh, couldn't even recover a single MP there. I'm gonna go ahead and hit this guy. Ugh. Simply because that plant, as far as I know, can't move. So, oh, yeah, I guess he can. But he's out of range to do anything except heal himself. Let's see. Got a little turned around there. Oh, I got completely turned around there. I believe we want to go this way. Woof. Right into another fight. Oh, no thank you for all that. Although, these guys aren't particularly bad. Let's fling the wind cutter out. And we'll, let's do that. Got them both. Nice. Ooh, double kill. There we go, gain a little bit of HP. And let's see if we can... Water pillar 1. Ah, should have got both. Got robbed. Let's try again. There we go. Booyah. Easy. Yeah, we're kind of struggling at this point. Just need to be able to survive to get to the edge of the fight map. Yeah, we're gonna get out of here. I think we'll be fine to survive, but I don't know if we can kill the guy. Hey! Here's another spirit. Keep going up in fire. I believe... Yep, this is our boss fight, so let's get out of here. That being said, what we are going to do is use the area in front of this door as a little bit of a safe spot for ourselves. And get healed back up all the way to full. It's a long, arduous journey through that bit of the forest. We're going to go ahead and make our way back to that that hut at the beginning. Unfortunately, people who missed the this part of the playthrough, if they decided to skip the training session, just gonna have to, I don't know, I guess, figure out those other two spirits by themselves. But I mean, hey, they're right on the path. It's not something that you're likely to miss. Let's just go ahead and stab him. Yeah. Ryan with the staff attacks doing work. I'll fire wind cutter off with this guy. I want to get that sweet MP experience. Keep running to. Hey, there's another MP level up. 23 now. Stab this guy. There we go. Hey. Getting our fire up. I think actually in the next fight we'll check out the fire spell, see if we got anything good. Ooh, this is actually a really good fight for getting a bunch of wind cutters off, because that thing just doesn't miss against him. Let's get a better aim. Check out Fireball 2. That's not bad. Apparently it only took one. Gave him a chance to heal himself. Pummel him with some more wind cutters. Yep, we kind of got over the hump now in terms of the enemies in this area. You can see we're using our whole hexagon here to make sure we get our agility experience. It's a little thing, but over the course of the whole game it definitely adds up. We'll make our way back to the beginning of the Connor Fortress, whatever you want to call it. What do we got? Yeah, we'll take him on this time. Our staff attack does some pretty good work. Ugh, whiffed. That's alright. We'll line this up and hit two of them. Boom. We'll angle a little bit more. Get three of them. Oh yeah, got all three at once. And our MP leveled up again. So 24. I don't know if you've noticed the trend so far. The different levels of spells cost different amounts. So if you use a Wind Cutter 1, it costs 1. Wind Cutter 2 costs 2. Wind Cutter 3 costs 3. So basically, anytime you hit any direction, it increases the MP cost by 1. So with 24 MP, we can now cast 8 spells before having to recover our MP in any way, which is not bad. But obviously boss fights are going to be a little tougher, and we're definitely going to want a lot more MP for that. It's going to take a lot more than 8 casts to take out a lot of bosses in this game. So we'll take the long road back to the beginning of the dungeon here. And then, oddly enough, we'll turn around and come back in the next episode. So you get to see all this again. See, these guys would be pretty good for training your MP on, because they take so little damage. But also because they take so little damage, the next fight becomes a lot more difficult, because you end up starting out with a lot less MP. Also, if you've been paying attention, we're actually going before a lot of the enemies in the forest now, which is another indication that we've kind of outgrown the area. And hopefully, usually this is the only real grinding session of the entire game. We kind of get out in front of it all, get it done, and it becomes a lot less of a problem later on. Send out that Wind Cutter 3. Hope you like the sound effects to that particular spell because we use it a lot. But I'll see what I can do to try out a few more of the spells when we're not in this sort of training montage. Let's use our fire spell here. Got him with one, it was enough. There's our hut, so we are back to the beginning. And at this point, we're plenty trained and ready to take on Silvering. So we'll head right back to take him on, and you'll see how easy he can be, despite the fact that he's the first boss. And if you're not familiar with the game, he can be really just the worst. Let's see, are we close? Oh no, we just barely into this level. So we're gonna duck into our little hut here. I mentioned going up in fire next. I'm not sure. I may go up in fire, may end up splitting it up, getting all of the base spells, you know, the Wind Cutter, the Fireball, Rock, and Water Pillar up to 3, and then kind of seeing how I feel. Maybe leveling them evenly and just using the most effective element on, you know, specifically the bosses are the ones that are important. And just using whatever I feel like. But in any case, that's going to wrap up this episode. We're finished training for the time being. So next episode, join me and we'll go take out Silvering. Thanks for watching and have a good one.